Good afternoon. It's it's almost midday now. I could not record my video in the morning, so I'm recording it now. So let's start with analysis for 21st of July, Tuesday. Let's start off with dollar index. Huh, what can I say about DXY? There are two things. First, I feel like soon we're about to go up. So it's a common flag pattern, or what you can say is expansion and then consolidation, and then we can expect another expansion. How will we know if we are getting an expansion? If we break above this. So break above this will um, indicate that we are we have broken the sideways market and we are ready to go to the upside. If I go to the weekly time frame, there is this fair value gap. There is this bullish momentum in and bullish trend in DXY expansion, uh, pullback, expansion, pullback, expansion, and it's a pullback, and I'm expecting an expansion again. So if I look at weekly, I want this week's candle to close to the upside, and then I can expect next week to continue to the upside and upside. And uh, same goes with daily time frame. If I make horizontal lines, this is the I would say this is a structure that I'm looking for. Now I'm neither bullish, neither bearish. I need price to either go to the downside. I need price either to break to the upside. As it's really clear. I can say that we are bearish from here, but you can see that we get a bearish candle. Next pushes up, next pushes up, next pushes up. We get a bullish candle, again next is bearish. We get a bearish candle, again next is bullish. We got bullish, 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 and still there's no bullish indication. Mm, Whereas if I see here, I can see that we are getting bullish, 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 bullish. So expansion. So now my analysis is uh, to just to wait for the price to break above or break below for the trend continuation. If I look at EU, it's it's so clear. EU is just again it's in a consolidation. We got expansion, consolidation. Every next candle is just of different close. So bearish, bullish, not bullish, not bullish, bearish, bullish, not bullish, bearish, bearish, bullish, bullish, bearish, bearish, bearish. So this is where majority of money is lost. We have to take trades in expansion, 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 nothing in this, nothing in this. So now I'm waiting for price to continue to expand to either side. So after a consolidation, if we break to the upside, then I can say that, okay, we have a change in state of delivery and we are price decided for 3 weeks to go down. It could not, and we eventually traded to the upside. Now I can start buying. And if I look for the downside, I can say that, okay, price tried to go up, but it failed. And we finally broke the consolidation, which is this. And we are going to the downside. If I look at weekly, it is just inverse of dollar index. So we have a fair value gap here. We keep getting rejection from fair value gap. Again, if I get a weekly candle close to the downside, I can say that, okay, next week we can continue to the downside. Expansion, pullback, expansion, pullback, expansion, consolidation. So nothing in EU uh, as of right now. Yeah. One more thing which makes uh, consolidation really clear is you won't find any fair value gap. So there is no fair value gap in this whole region compared to we have fair value gap, no fair value gap, no fair value gap, we have fair value gap, we have fair value gap. So presence of fair value gap indicates that price is showing some momentum and we are in expansion phase. So no trades in this. I'm patiently waiting for price to break to the upside or break to the downside, then continue taking the trades. GU. Hmm. If I look at GU, there was this change in state of delivery. We push, we had expansion, we had a consolidation, we had an expansion, and it's a pullback. How can I say it's a pullback? If you can compare the structure of this, which was a consolidation, it's a box structure. And meanwhile, it's a down going structure, which is really slow. So this candle took 1 day to form such a big candle. That means expansion. And now one, two, three. We had 3 days, and today is the fourth day, and price has barely reached half of the price. And I can see that it's making bigs to the downside. So this means it's a pullback, and I'm expecting price to eventually give me a bullish candle, and then we can continue going to the upside. So we get a bullish candle here. EU makes a bullish candle and eventually breaking to the upside, and DXY makes a bearish candle, eventually breaking to the downside. If I see the structure of uh, GU, again, clearly bullish structure. We have a drawn liquidity at really high point, so it's fine. But I'm expecting it to give me a signal that, okay, price is now willing to go up, and then I can continue buying it to the upside. But for today, again, yesterday candle was a bearish close. I cannot take a falling knife. I need a proof that price has started to move in direction of the expansion, which will be a really good candle close in my direction. So I'm waiting for a bullish candle close in my direction. So from next day, I can continue buying it. Okay, you can. We had expansion to the downside, hence a fair value gap. So a fair value gap. Today price traded into the fair value gap and we sweep this liquidity resting under a fair value gap. If I look at 4 hourly time frame, there are two things happening with 4 hour time frame. We have shifted a trend. So this was a change in state of delivery here. And you can see that we have made multiple bullish fair value gaps. So it's clear that the momentum of 4 hour is to the upside. If I look at daily time frame, there's also a change in state of delivery here. So this is a change in state of delivery, this trend, but it's not really big enough, and we eventually tap into the fair value gap. I'm still bearish on um, I'm still bearish on UCAD. The reason being we are clearly in a downtrend. So expansion, pullback into an FVG, and I'm expecting if today's candle closes bearish, from tomorrow I'm expecting a continuation of the expansion. So expansion, pullback into FVG and expansion again. We are getting a C2 today or a bearish candle today. We tap into bearish fair value gap. And if I get a close today and multiple fair value gaps on 4 hours, which indicates that, okay, there is enough bearish pressure, then I can continue selling from day after tomorrow. UCHF. Okay, UCHF is now same as EU and dollar index. It's so clear. This was expansion. This was pullback. Expansion. It was a pullback till here, but price made a lower low, so no more pullback. Once price makes a lower low, and we have a bearish FVG, or we can say FVG to the opposite side, the pullback is over. So we need new structure for price to go up. Then we got a bullish structure break here, this candle, and we thought that okay, we'll go to the upside. Eventually, the next candle was a bearish. We got a trade here, and I was expecting price to reach here, but again, we did not. Since last 1, 2, 3, 4, since last 4 days, we are in this tiny range of this up and down, high and low of this day's candle. So I don't have any big expectations from UCHF unless we see a move in dollar index. So same as dollar index. Unless I see a big move, I don't find any reason to long or short it. So same as EU, same as DXY. If price breaks to the downside, continue selling. If price breaks to the upside, continue buying. There's no other uh, there's no other way to trade in a consolidation. Let's look at weekly. Again, yeah, weekly. We sweep the high, we get a candle, bearish candle close, kind of bearish. And now again this week we are going up. I'm expecting this week to make a candle slightly like this, make a wick, and then we break to the downside. But I don't know. It will be predicting, and I prefer not to predict rather than to react. Also, we're in a bullish farewell gap, so this could be a fake out, and we can continue going to the upside as well. Hence, we are getting a choppy action since last month. So again, break to the upside trade, break to the downside trade. Between, just stay away. Gold. Okay, what is gold doing? There's a change in state of delivery here, and we get a sweep, and we get a close back above. So if we get a good close today, then from tomorrow I can expect gold to move to the upside. There's also this trend line, which is although not necessary, but we are breaking it to the upside. And if we get a good close today, I can expect price to go to the upside. We'll have a change in state of delivery, and then keep buying gold till next levels. So gold one is, yeah. Although weekly of gold is really bearish, and even daily is bearish. No one can say that gold is bullish and the price will go up. But I like reacting to recent structure rather than zooming out a lot. So recent structure says that price would go up if we get a close above this, and I will I will continue buying if we get a close above this. So this is my analysis. Let's check JPY pairs for once. That did I made a good decision by skipping these pairs or not? So again, it's in a range. That's fine. Let's look at 4 hourly. Okay, same thing. Such a huge wick. On lower time frame, we can see clearly. Such a huge wick. You take a trade, you get out. Such a huge wick. Wicks. Wicks. Again. I don't know what happened to JPY pairs, but the price action is so bad. It's so bad here. It's just trash. So yeah, it's good that I did not take them into consideration. So yeah, I think DXY will dictate the market in upcoming weeks. Break to the upside, continue buying, break to the downside, continue selling. I have some faith in Geo if you get a good bullish candle, but if it takes more time, like 2, 3 more days, I'll have to recheck my analysis. Although UCAD looks really good for sales if you get a candle close like this for tomorrow. So that's it for my analysis. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day.